Like work it all out, figure it all out. That's fun. That's one thing our family does really well. We do things really late, and that's fine. It's just more fun that way, because then you kind of shake it up a little bit. But I thought, since we're here at church, it'd be fun to give the Lord some praise here before I jump into my set. You all right with that? You guys might know this song. I remember when I started out in a church in Hawaii leading worship in the youth group. It started with my youth pastor. My youth worship pastor figured out a saying. He was like, "Oh, you should start leading worship here." And I was like, "Great." He's like, "Oh man, just come back with songs." And I came back like 3 weeks, and then he quit his job, and then I became the worship. And I was like, "Oh, I was just a kid that was kind of taking your spot." And he was like, just done with it. But I had no idea that God would continue to rock my life, that changes my perspective on everything. Someone shared this really beautiful perspective. They said that God doesn't have any grandchildren. And I was like, what do you mean by that? It was like, well, you can't get into heaven off of the relationship your parents have with God. You got to know who He is for yourself. And